Have you ever posted some on your stories like you get one story, get like all these views, but then you post something else and then it's like that get like 5 views.
Yep.
Sorry, y'all. That stuff gets like 5 or 10 views. Have you that happened? Okay.
Ben, I saw Ben do a good job on one video. He did 6 jobs on that.
Here it is. Do it. Finish it.
I was,
3 views.
Black folks. We went to go look at the views. And I said, why this post didn't get what it was supposed to get?
Right.
Huh? And I don't like that. See, because this is a really good story. And I feel like it should be out there. And I forgot what story it was, but I went to go. But the other story that he did, and I'm not saying that his content isn't great, but this one just had more. I feel like it was really good, especially for the time being. And then he just did another one at the time, and it flew off it literally was great. It just soared into this good. So it's funny to see how he did the same thing that I saw a white person in the space do. Yeah. And that person, they could just whisper like this on the mic. And then it's like algorithm definitely blesses them.
Right.
Oh yeah, no. There's a direct correlation between what we talk about as Black folks and what the algorithm picks up. It intentionally does that, and we've seen it. Like we had the guy, one of the tech reporters from, I forgot the name of his publication, but Stephen, what's his last name? Anyway, he examined my channel.
On the show, right?
We had him on the show, right?
Yeah.
And he examined the channel, and he could see the different ways that the algorithm is suppressing specific content, because they don't want to hear us talk about it, but they would love to hear some white folks say the same thing we say.
Literally the exact same thing. And I know just from working in the space and working along my faves who I love at Leftist Mafia, you just know that it doesn't matter. Like, it just the algorithm doesn't work we got to work a little harder as people of color. Yeah. And there is actually a book that is out, and it talks about how the algorithm suppresses us. And that's Black people. And at the bottom of the totem pole is Black women. So there can only be one Black woman. And that's not one particular Black woman, but so many Black women to talk about a certain type of content in the space. And after that, they're like, we got enough. We got about 10 Black women talking about this particular thing. That's the 10 Black women that can talk about it. But 1 million white women can come on and fake cry. And like all of the white women in the world come on and fake cry, and each video will go viral.
Always.
I watched a video of a white woman telling a story, and it was about pure nothingness. I think she was going off on another white woman, and it went above and beyond. I watched a Black woman tell a story about what was happening in the Congo.
Yeah, okay.
And it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, look, I mean, that's the truth about it. It's not a meritocracy. It's not about how good your content is, and in fact, you can find the direct opposite relationship. The sillier and dumber and goofier you are on social media, the better you perform. And I mean to the tunes of millions and hundreds of millions of views. Look at the best performing channels, and you'll see they feature Black people who are engaging in buffoonery. It just happens to be a truth of the internet.
Yeah, it works. Creating the conversations that I believe, and statistically, I've seen and I've read some things, because I have to go and check up on that. I'm like, you can't tell me that because social media is telling me that there is a fight amongst Black men and Black women on social media. I see
those, right.
But you can't tell me that this discourse between Black women and Black men on social media is true, because the world that I live in doesn't show that. It doesn't tell me that. But the more people that watch it, the more we'll start to feed this idea to the Black community that Black men don't like Black women, Black women don't like Black men, and that we all are looking for something that isn't there. When in my day-to-day, oh man,
it is.
Every time I see a Black man,
come on.
Every time I see brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. Every time. every time. You know, black man, black man, black
It just sound like da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Black man, black man.
That's funny. But you know, and that's because black men are my superheroes.
Come on now.
Okay. I
Mine
love
too.
them. I love them to death. Every time I see one, I love them.
I ain't with you today, Jay.
That's okay, and they can be your superhero too. And listen, and the way that we love our black men and our black women, it shouldn't be placed in a box either, because
Right.
that's what noms. Y'all know what that means, but I'm gonna say men with mics, and women with mics, woms. That's what, you know. This is what they do. They get on here and they try to put how we love each other, how we communicate with each other in a box.
In a box. Yep.
They try to how we deal with issues in a box.
That's right.
You know, how we respond to things in a box, how we talk about relationships in a box, how we talk about religion in a box, finances in a box. No, be free yourself.
That's right.
I don't know why I went into that rant, but
Because it's so applicable to our situation
Right.
in so many ways.
It really is.
We high key be having some of the best content on this here internet, but it's all right. It's all right.
No,
we
do.
Like dead ass.
That's very high key. There's nothing to be hidden there. There's no low key for that. It's on a Mariah high pitch. I mean, I'm talking about temptation, high pitch. You know, this is where we are with it. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. Very clear. Very clear. The work that we're doing here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.